Hey humans! Welcome to TBE, a place where you can be extraordinary in whatever you want to be.
What's up, it's Sandra.
And it's Mayer.
That's Pheng.
Alright guys, so today we have a special guest. He is the owner of Fit for Life Gym. And so we're just going to dive right into our conversation. And you guys will just follow along. So what I wanted to get out of the way first is really to get to know a bit more background of you, Pheng. So what do you currently do and what is your background?
Okay. Yeah. I think I actually have 2 full-time jobs right now. So I just opened Fit for Life. It's a fitness club over in Maplewood, Minnesota. It's been open for about 4 months now. And I also work as a police officer. So,
Wow, so you're living double life while pursuing your business.
yes.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, nice.
Great. What are your inspirations?
As far as
Just
in general, I guess when I first thought about being a police officer, it's always about helping other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you always want to try to do things to help others. And come to find out, you have to take care of yourself too. Being a police officer, you have to take care of your body, make sure you're capable of helping others. Because if you're not helping yourself and you're incapable of helping others, how are you gonna help them, right? Mm-hmm. So you really kind of have to focus on yourself first to have the ability to help others. And I know there's a lot of people out there who talks about, oh, you gotta you have to help others before yourself. But my thought on that is, how are you gonna help other people when you can't take care of yourself?
Exactly.
Right.
mm-hmm.
So.
Wow, so
Great.
like you're a police officer that looks forward to fitness and like you see the value of being fit and like helping yourself, right?
Yes.
I agree with that. You have to pay yourself first before you can pay others, and that's in form of like gratitude and forms of service. So yeah, wow, interesting.
Yeah, it might sound greedy at first, but if you really think about it, you're not. Because honestly, you have to be able to take care of yourself to be able to take care of other people.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you come to that kind of mindset or
Yeah.
that thought process?
And I was going to ask the same thing.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a tough question, but just going about life, just knowing that honestly, people don't really care about you. Some do, but in general, people don't really care about you, right? So if you can't pay your bills, they might say they care about you, but are they gonna actually pay your bills for you, right?
Yeah.
If you can't pay a car or you can't get food, you won't. If you don't have food to eat, who's really gonna provide it for you, right? Besides your parents or your close family members, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But you could walk around the street. People say they care about you, they love you, whatever. But when you're really asking for help, who's really there for you? Okay, so I think you have to get to the mindset of, yes, you want to help others, but you want to be able to take care of yourself to be able to help others.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, some people might say it because they truly do love you, but they might not have the resources to help you. Right.
And you think that?
It's a
Do you
great
think
topic.
that like for because that's true too. Like a lot of people, there are some people that truly care for you,
Right.
but they most definitely do not have the resources to assist you in that.
Yeah.
And do you think with everything that you're doing, you're an entrepreneur, but you're also a police officer. You have a very humble background. With all of that, is it one of the reasons why you have such a huge vision as to what you're currently doing and what you're hoping to do with Fit for Life?
Yes, I think that, like I said, it's one thing about life is you always want to do something that you are passionate about, and that's going to drive you. Because if you have the passion, basically nothing could stop you, right? Because that anything that you do in life, there's always chances that you're not going to succeed. The chances of succeeding are actually very little, right? And the only reason to keep you going is it's not about the money. It's not about just trying to do something just to get noticed, right? It's about how passionate are you about it. Because if you're passionate enough, you do the first time. If it doesn't work, you're gonna come back the second time, come back the third time, because you are really it's something that you truly believe in, right? And I think if you think it's important enough, then you do it anyways, right?
Right.
Regardless of the chances that you're not going to succeed.
Yeah, because it has to be important for you in order for you to take that risk, right? Okay. And sacrifice. And suffer. Just kidding.
There's a path, right? It's only part of the process and accepting the
working
Correct.
100 hours a week. Yeah.
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 So,
Sacrifice to make that dream come true.
Yeah.
You gotta be passionate.
yeah.
Great. Well, that's the perfect intro to the next question,
Mhm.
which is, let's see. When you had, so I remember we had a brief conversation about how you had noticed that you found that it was hard for some people to work together, right? And
Yeah.
and so from that particular experience, how have you used that to benefit you in your business today?
Especially if you talk about anything at all, like politics or anything like that, there's always going to be heads butting, right? Because you're gonna, your opinions are gonna be different ideas, which is respectable, right? But I think for me, just knowing the type of person I am, I have a vision of what I want to do, and regardless, I'm gonna do it anyways because, like I said, it's a passion that I have, and it's a vision that, I think it's important enough that I'm willing to take a risk at, and I think I'm really fortunate. So far with all the guys who's coming in here and kind of see what I'm trying to do and just to try to step in and help out, right? It's always when you talk about business, it's always a little bit different when you're just talking and when you're actually doing it, right? You could get a group of people together and you can talk about the idea before starting, and everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, that sounds great, right? But once you actually start it, you'll come to find out there's tons of problems and obstacles along the way that are gonna disrupt your partnership, right? So I think for me, knowing that that's gonna happen, I'm gonna, my whole vision was like, well, I'm gonna do it anyways, right? If I could get people along the way and they believe in that, then that's the type of people that I want, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be.
Respect.
Yeah,
I just don't
want to be thorough. I just don't want to be like, okay, start something, to talk about something, and then not have it work, right? Just to do it and have people come in and support.
Great. And how long have you had the idea of Fit for Life?
I think since I was in my early 20s.
And how old are you now?
35.
Okay.
So more than 10 years ago. Yeah, I was
Sorry.
actually I tried it a couple years ago. I mean, actually started looking at places, years and years ago. But
And how did that go?
I think a lot of it was just money, location wise, money, trying to find the right place, right spot, right size.
And do you feel like you found the right place here in Maplewood?
Yeah, I think it's a good location. It's a lot smaller than what I want it to be, but in a good way. Like I said, when you talk about money or budget, it's probably the only thing I could afford, right? So,
hey, and starting somewhere is better than starting nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. So moving on into like a more fun topic, right? Why the name Fit for Life? Fit for Life, Owning.tv. Like that is so
Owning
different.
Gym.
Yeah, Owning the Gym. Sorry, Owning the Gym.
Yeah.
It was so
Very
like
unique.
when I first heard it, I was like,
yeah.
what?
well, I came up with that name just because I think fitness is more about just working out, right? Because I always tell people, I don't care if you're the strongest guy in the gym, you're the fastest, or can do the most sit-up. I don't care, right? All I care about is like people coming in here and try to work out on a routine, right? You don't have to be the fittest, you don't have to be the strongest. It's about, I think working out for me, it's more kind of like a therapy session.
Okay.
Being fit, right? Because I think it comes in here. What am I trying to say? Sorry, 1 second here. I'm trying to think my way through this.
I mean, what you said was already. I like what you said.
Yeah. I mean,
It speaks for itself.
But I think the point is, I always tell people like, hey, working out is just working out. But working out for me is more than just working out. I don't care about losing 20 pounds. I don't care about being strong. I don't care about that. But working out reminds me in life to keep pushing. Right?
It's about health.
Okay. So when you actually look at people, like you look at people who are successful in life, right? what do they do? What do most of them do?
Work out.
They work out regularly, right?
Yeah.
And you see there's a correlation of success in life and fitness, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not 100% true,
You
but
ain't
there's
wrong.
but there is a correlation there.
Mhm.
And my thought on that, why those people are so successful in life is because they're reminded when they go to the gym, they remind themselves that no matter what, they keep pushing, right? There's going to be bad weeks, you're going to gain weight, but you're going to come back next week trying to work at it, right? And that's just a part of life, if you keep coming. And if that's your mentality in the gym, and that's why you go to the gym, once you step out of the gym, that's going to be the type of person that you are. That's going to be built into your mindset of, okay, what am I trying to do in life, right? What are my goals? Because that's what we do when we work out. We're trying to reach a goal, we're trying to set something, we're trying to push ourselves. And then once you get that, if you do it enough, you step out of the gym, that's going to be your mindset in life.
Wow.
So that's just my thought. That's why I came up with the name Fit for Life. So
Fit for life. That's your philosophy brand.
Yeah. So.
Was that the first? So just curious, was that the first idea that you had when you wanted to brand your gym? Or?
No, that's been my thought on working out, anyways.
Okay.
So I just happened to pick the name, but that was actually my thought on why fitness is so important in life.
Okay.
So that's the passion about working out, right? Especially in the Hmong community, right? A lot of people don't see that. I'm actually surprised when I say this to people. They're surprised. I'm like, why are you shocked? It's basically a no-brainer, right? What motivates you in life? Think of something that motivates you, right? What keeps pushing you in life? For me, it's working out. That reminds me to keep pushing, right?
So next serious question is, when are you gonna get lights for your sign outside?
That's not my.
Meyer.
That's actually
So
not
I
my
can
issue.
see it when I drive by at
You
night.
could go, you could go and knock next door.
Knock next door.
Yeah, 'cause he's a landlord. And
Oh.
he could work on that for you.
Oh.
All right, you guys heard it here first. Just kidding.
Yeah, go and knock next door. And
Just kidding. We'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
So there was I see that your sign is not just Fit for Life, but it's a Roman numeral 4. Was there anything special in correlation to 4?
No, there's nothing.
Better?
No, I think I would just basically just pick out names,
Oh, picking up.
Because you have to get licensed to
Uh-huh.
the state, and you type in there. And so I think Fit for Life number 4 was taken. So I'm like, okay, what else can I put in there? So it's
okay.
Roman numeral
Wow.
number 4. So
Great.
yeah.
I like
Okay.
it. I like
Yeah,
that.
so
Just asking because a lot of people like to use 4 as a significant number.
Yeah, yeah.
So okay, that's
Yeah,
good
so-
to know.
Okay, so what are some mistakes that you've made along the way, and what would you have done differently?
Taking out loans.
Oh.
that's probably a huge mistake. So I'm, and just I think I've done enough research on it, but I think just the business financial side of it was kind of like I never really talked to anybody about it. I kind of like, okay, well, if I could take out loans and do the calculations and figure if I could meet this amount of sales, then I'll be okay. But thinking back on it, I could do a better job financially. As far as decisions, as far as contracting, hiring contractors, taking out loans, I could have, kind of not spent as much as I did. But that's with everything, though. You're gonna end up spending more than when you budget for it when it comes to business. But I kind of feel like there's some places where I could have cut here and there to prevent the costs.
Oh God, I was just gonna ask you, throughout your whole journey of on the process of opening for Fit for Life, was there ever someone that was there to mentor you, or was there ever that one person that was like, hey, you should try this, you should try get this done, get that done to help just support you in your journey of opening your business?
Well, there's one person. There's a few actually. So my cousin who owns the building, he's able to walk me through it. You should do this and do that, and just actually offering me the opportunity to lease the space from him before offering to somebody else. So it's not like I have to fight for the spot, offering more money for the lease or something like that. So that's helpful. And then I also have a friend who's he's a contractor, so so I was able to use this. He's kind of helped me out, try to do all the renovation stuff and do it at a lower cost. But still, like I said, even the subcontractors like the plumber, or just carpenter stuff like that. There's some stuff that I couldn't cut down on. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All
All
right.
part of business, right? The business journey.
Yeah, it is. So it's my first business. So
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Well, so the last question, and we can have more questions too if it pops up,
Sure.
is what do you have in store for Fit for Life in
Well,
the future?
Well, I think life is like you always have to have goals, right? I think for me, like every time you achieve a goal, you're already setting up the next goal, right? Because I don't get why people look towards retirement, because what's the point of just working your butt off and save for retirement, right? There's really no point in life for doing that. I mean, I understand you have to enjoy life, right? Go fishing, whatever, stuff like that. But that's what stuff you should do on vacation, anyways. I don't get people who save up for retirement. What's the point of having a nice car when you're like 60? Or what's the point of going fishing when you're 60?
Right.
Right? That's the stuff that you should do when you're young and enjoy your life while you are working. And I don't look at retirement as, I don't think I'll ever retire because you're always trying to set that goal. And I think for Fit for Life is, basically my goal is just to expand the gym. My real goal is, when I first started this is not how I envision Fit for Life to be, the gym itself.
Okay.
But my real goal, hopefully in the next 5 years, is have a gym that's kind of like maybe LA Fitness or Lifetime, but
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
instead of basketball courts or tennis courts, I'm looking to have like turf fields. Right. So if you imagine how big flag football or soccer is in a small community, right?
Yeah.
And you go to all these big gyms, all they have is basketball court, tennis rackets, racquetball, right? So my goal is basically to create a gym like that, but has turf fields where kids could come in there, play flag football, train for football, right? Soccer, volleyball, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's it's not really aiming towards minority, but it's almost almost seems like that because that's the sport that minority plays, especially Asian kids. They play a lot of flag football and soccer. I think it would be nice to have a gym like that. And even especially in Minnesota, winter time, I play pickup soccer in the park, during summer. But where do I go play soccer at during winter time, right?
Right. Yes.
So I'm trying to promote health and fitness that way, plus sports.
Wow.
So that's cool.
Awesome.
That's
Cool.
awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's 5 years.
That's how you. So that's your
Yeah.
vision. That's
For
your
now.
like long-term
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I have other visions.
Other visions too.
That's
Go ahead
5
and
years.
share. Just
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah.
So so if I could get to that point, think about expanding locations to
Right.
cities where there are minorities, right? Like San Diego or
Yeah.
Milwaukee or something like that, and to have gyms like that. I think you have groups of people who like soccer or flag football that were actually going to come in there and join the gym instead of just going to LA Fitness where all they see is basketball, right? So.
Okay.
So one
Very
day it'll be
innovative.
Fit for Life in multiple locations.
Yeah.
So building a distribution
Yeah,
turns into
yeah.
business.
Yeah.
So the type of income, money is not everything, but I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the entrepreneur of TBE, and so
Excuse
distribution
me.
money.
So am I.
Okay, I mean everybody is, but I'm.
I think the
more
girls
focused on
are
it right now.
more.
Yeah. Yeah.
The girls are definitely more
Yeah.
focused right now in terms of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So one day, building a distribution where
Yeah.
your gym can help the lives of many people and not just
Yeah.
the one in your local
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Very admirable. I mean,
Yeah.
most definitely.
So-
And it can happen.
I think it will happen, but if it doesn't, maybe somebody else will.
If you think it will happen. It's
If-
all in your
no, yeah.
subconscious mind.
If you can see it happening, it will happen.
Yeah, I think I'm not afraid to share my ideas or vision because
Yeah.
it's something that I believe that it should happen.
Absolutely.
So if I was telling people, hey, if I can't do it, if you guys think that you can, I'll support you, right? Because but it's always up to the first person to step up and try to do it anyways, to make people realize what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Realize how important it is. But if nobody steps up and tries to do it, nobody's going to realize how important it is.
Yeah.
So I think I always tell people, I'm like, hey, even if I don't make it, at least I'm making people aware of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody can pick it up and go from there, right? So,
Got it.
Great.
Well, that's awesome. I think that's all
That
we
wraps
have
it up.
Yep.
in
Yeah.
terms of the meeting.
You have any last thoughts that you want to share?
last thoughts?
Oh, shamelessly plug in Fit for Life. Here you go. This is your plug.
All right, this is
Plug in
my-
Yeah.
Fit for Life.
All right,
That's
all
good.
right.
Why
As
Fit for
the
Life?
owner, I cannot throw other gyms under the bus. all
Okay.
right? But here's my idea, okay? People always talk about other gyms and what they have to offer,
Okay.
and at Fit for Life, okay? So I believe in a philosophy that, if you see that fitness is important to you in life, go ahead and use it. But if you're gonna go to a gym that's gonna keep you on a contract, think about what they're doing. They're trying to just get you money from you, right? So at Fit for Life, we're not doing it for money. We're actually here to help you out. We offer free sessions. We don't keep you on a contract, and we are probably maybe the cheapest gym in town because we do not charge people hidden fees, right? Such as annual fees, maintenance fees, and keep you in a contract or cancellations fees. And the whole idea behind that is I really want people to get in the mindset of changing their lifestyles, right? Especially in the Hmong community. Don't just think about partying on the weekend. It's okay to drink and party, but don't just
There's more to that.
Yeah.
life than that.
take care of yourselves at least Monday through Thursday and make it a lifestyle, because fitness is more important than anything else. Because it's your health and it's your lifestyle and it's what's gonna drive you in life. Because if you're just gonna sit down on your couch and think about the next Halloween party or the next Super Bowl party or the next birthday party, are you thinking about your future? Are you setting goals in your life, right? So if you come to the gym, you're setting goals every time you come to the gym. When you step out of the gym, you're gonna have that drive in you to set goals in the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now on how you want to better yourself in your life. All right, so stop thinking about having fun, and it's good to have fun, but you have to set goals and try to push yourself in life, because you don't want to, especially us, Hmong people, we don't want to be left behind as a group of people that are below average when it comes to income or career or education, right? So
Awesome.
fitness is more important than just working out.
Wow, thank
Great.
you so much.
So with that, that wraps up our podcast here. If you guys enjoyed that podcast, make sure to like our TV page. Go and like Fit for Life on Facebook as well. You can follow them and their journey on there. They post regularly. And stay tuned for updates. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Bye, humans.
Bye-bye.